Hello and welcome to Atop the Fourth Wall, where bad comics burn. But today we're not talking about bad comics. You see, I get a lot of emails from people asking for me to review good comics. Subsequently, I also get a lot of emails asking for comic recommendations. And just why the heck is it my job to give you people recommendations? Why can't you people step into a comic book store and ask them what you want? Oh, I don't live in a country with comic book stores. I don't live near one. I don't want to read Wikipedia and see if there are things that appeal to my taste. I don't know what I like, so just blindly toss out suggestions for everything under the sun. Jeez, you people annoy me! Why the hell should I... what I mean to say is that I'd love to give some comic recommendations. Christmas is just around the corner, so welcome to the Atop the Fourth Wall Holiday Shopping Guide. We're going to cover a wide range of topics and sadly only briefly skim over my recommendations, since I want you guys to read them for yourselves and determine whether you want them or not. And since Christmas is all about the presents anyway, let's start out with gifts for others, particularly for little kids. This is Rapunzel's Revenge. Yeah, we're going indie to start things off. It's a retelling of the Rapunzel fairy tale, but instead of a woman who can't escape and meeting with a prince to do the nasty while he does crap all to rescue her, it's the story of a teenage Rapunzel who escapes the tower using her incredibly long hair as lassos in an Old West setting. Oh, and she topples an evil empire while she's at it. If anyone has ever wondered why I scoff at the way women are treated in comics, it's because I know there's better stuff like this out there. But if you want something a bit more mainstream for kids, there's always the Marvel Adventures line. Basically, it's good old-fashioned superhero action with their own takes on how these characters work. It's this strange concept that a lot of comics seem to have trouble grasping. You know, fun. Speaking of fun, Booster Gold! He protects the past to ensure your future. Plus, the backup is Blue Beetle, which I've already gushed about in a whole video. Speaking of current series that are out that you should be getting, Secret Six and Wonder Woman, both currently written by Gail Simone. I've already talked about Wonder Woman back during Amazon's attack, so just head back to the prologue video to see why she's so friggin' awesome. But Secret Six you've probably never heard of. It shouldn't surprise people that I frankly don't like The Sopranos or any series where bad guys are supposed to be the ones to root for, but Secret Six? Holy crap! This is complex characterization on a level I never thought possible. Why the hell are you not reading this? Is it fun in the same level of Blue Beetle? No, but it's fun in its own way, and you actually give a crap about the characters and the situations they find themselves in. But let's move away from the mainstream for a second and talk about another comic that I've been subtly promoting in my videos. Honor Brigade. Honor Brigade is a 6-issue miniseries done by Tom Stillwell and Bradley Bowers concerning a secret corporate project and all the fun superhero stuff that comes from that and, like other material on this list, is fun. If you don't know where to find it, then do a Google search, you lazy... you can find it here. So, let's say that you're looking for something a bit more epic. Well, I've been recommending epic stuff in my videos all the time, it's just that nobody seems to notice! Remember 52? I told you guys all about 52 and its emphasis on second stringers in the DC Universe, whose stories intertwine and give a little something of everything for you all. But if you want something with even more mainstream appeal, how about Trinity, the third weekly series that DC was putting out? Now, Trinity isn't as well known as 52 since it had to follow on the heels of Countdown, and we all remember that abomination. However, Trinity doesn't suffer the flaws that Countdown did, and while I wouldn't say it's as good as 52, it is friggin' awesome, concentrating on the importance of Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman, while also guest starring everyone in the DC Universe. While we're on the subject of epic stories that guest star everyone in the DC Universe and are totally freaking awesome, how about an older miniseries? JLA/Titans, The Technis Imperative. This is the story that really got me into comics, and it's probably my favorite book of all time. I won't spoil the plot other than something is trying to steal the fricking moon. I hold the Technis Imperative as the gold standard by which I compare every other event comic. Short, action-packed, full of good character bits, etc., etc. You may have also noticed that I'm doing quite a few DC books here. Well, okay, fair enough. What about Marvel? Well, Deadpool! Deadpool is awesome! The guy's insane, knows he's a comic book character, and he's hilarious. Check him out. He's got like 5 series out right now. Other Marvel stuff? Well, I've gotta say, there's nothing much out right now at the moment that I'm particularly fond of. In terms of older stuff, check out Avengers Forever, a 12-part maxi series from a few years ago that's also epic on every conceivable level. And yes, a lot of the stuff here contains references to past events in comics, but they do so in a way that makes you want to read about them yourself so you can have the full picture, as opposed to being completely inaccessible cluster craps. So, that's all I've got for now. Have yourselves a happy holidays, enjoy your comics, and hopefully I'll get less questions from people asking for recommendations. And need I remind you all, it's where bad comics burn, not whereupon I perform mixed reviews of good and bad comics.
Just hear those sleigh bells.
And seriously though, I love you all. Please don't stop watching.